we're going back into the upload, and my second guest, well, she is sending me the dancehall vibes. I'm very excited about this. So we've had very mellow with Rory and jazz and swag, and now we're going to ramp it up a little bit with a bit of dancehall. Hello, Femi.
Hiya.
Hello, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
Now listen to me. Don't be nervous. It's just me and you having a chat. Two girls on the phone. All right?
Yeah.
I'm not scary at all. At least I don't think so.
I hope not.
Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? No, listen, I'm only joking. Now, raised in Reading, you come from Jamaican and St Vincent heritage. So where's that from? Your mum, your dad? Where's the heritage?
So my dad is Jamaican and my mum comes from St Vincent.
Ah, so
But to be fair, my mum was actually born in Reading, but her mum was born in St Vincent, and the same goes for my dad.
Oh, do you get all the jokes from your dad to your mum, like small island people and this, that, and
Exactly,
the other?
yeah.
I love all that. Now, tell me about how your musical career started, because wasn't it a bit of a secret behind closed doors?
Yes. So I've only been singing out for the past, let's say, 4 years since my daughter was born. Yeah. So before then, nobody would hear me sing.
Now,
not
why,
even my parents.
Femi? Why?
I just never had the confidence. So since my daughter was born, I was like, I got to do this. I got to do it for my girl, got to do it for my family. So I ended up.
So you became a mum and you got like a load of courage because you became like a mum.
Yes, exactly.
That's really interesting. And do you know what? Not surprising, because I think once you bring another human into the world, this is what I've seen with my mates, certainly, because I actually don't have children, but I've seen this with all of my mates. It's like they become super women. Whoever they were before, they're still there, but they get this like fierceness, like this, you know, like a lioness. They get that.
Yes, it's exactly that. It is. It's so weird. It is exactly that.
Yeah. It's like something happens to them in the maternity unit, and it's like they went in one person and they sure is coming out someone else. So when your daughter was born, how long ago was that?
Well, she was born in 2014, so she's 4. She's just turned 4.
Oh, and what does she think of Mummy singing?
She loves it. She does her own little thing as well.
Oh, does she? Oh, I love it. Does she sing with you?
She does. She does. She loves it. Literally. She's like a little me.
So what made you decide, or have you not decided, or are you keeping your options open? So, I mean, this song is out and out dancehall. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it that we're going to hear. But is that just what you want to do? Do you want to do other stuff?
So I want to explore all different genres.
Good for you.
I don't want to just stick with R&B and dancehall.
Yeah, good for you. And then you keep your options open for collaborations and all sorts.
Yeah, that's the plan, yeah.
No, I like that. So who has inspired you this far?
I'm more, I don't know if you've heard her, but she's a dancehall girl. She lives in Jamaica, called Elaine.
Oh, yeah.
A song called Hope, which me and my daughter love.
Also, so she's a newer artist, isn't she?
Kind of thing, yeah. But in Jamaica, she's well known.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the Brit kind of dancehall people? Is there anyone that I know? So I want to say at least, because I've been in the BBC a couple of years now. So when I was back at Heart, I remember going into London and someone saying to me, "Oh, have you seen this girl, Nadia Rose?" And I was like, "Oh, no, I haven't." And that, I would say that's probably about 5 years ago, when she was just sort of breaking. I'd say 5 or 6 years ago, maybe. And then shortly after, Steph London came as well, and it was like all at the same, and it all sort of blew up. And those girls, oh my days, I love them.
Yeah, definitely. I listen to them a lot, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah, and I think not last year, the year before, Nadia Rose was in, I think, in the One Extra tent at Reading Festival. Because we went to see her in there.
I remember her. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
correct,
heaving in there, and it was amazing. She was so good, but my God, it was packed in there.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. She just comes with something different as well.
She really does. She is one of those, you think, I don't know what you're going to do next, Nadia Rose.
Exactly.
I really like her. I've got a lot of time for her. So what's the plan then? So you've got this single out. Is there an EP coming, an album? What are you doing?
So, yeah, I'm working on an EP at the minute.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when it's coming out, but I'm definitely working on it. I'm working on some lyrics and all of that.
And do you work with any of your mates, or, have you got like a band that you work with, or producers?
So I'm working with a guy called RG. Yeah. He helps me out, produces my songs and everything. That's the only person that I'm working with at the minute.
Right, okay. And what about gigging, Femi?
I haven't done any of that yet.
Come on, girl. You've got to get out there.
I know. It's the plan. It's in the line. It's coming up.
And also, I guess you've got to find, we're all just waiting for events to open up and stuff and festivals. Yeah. You've got to find, I guess, as a new artist, you want to find the right event for you, especially because definitely. You haven't done any gigging before, like proper gigging.
Yeah. So I've performed in a club before.
Oh, okay. What was that like?
Nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I'll bet.
But I done it with a friend she goes by the name of Queen J, and It was a song called Done.
Yeah.
It went really well, to be fair. Nerve-wracking again, but it went really well. So
because in a club.
I'm looking, in a club in London. So obviously I'm looking to do more of that as well.
Yeah. I can imagine how nerve-wracking that is, especially having, back in the day when I used to DJ more, the thing with clubs, and I think club vibe, is people are brutal. You play the wrong track at the wrong time, you just get murdered practically. Do you know what I mean?
It's true, but do you know what? My tracks, they're the right tracks.
I, Femi, unfortunately, did not have the same experience a couple of times. And people are just like, booing, this, that, and you're like, all right.
Oh, no.
And then you have to just pull it back a little bit and go, all right. Didn't happen too many times, but a couple of times, you just think, I thought that was going to work. It didn't.
Oh, no.
And people are so close, you can see the whites of people's eyes as well in a club. It's just like... Yeah. Okay. So if people we're going to play your music now. So if people like what they hear of Femi Akila, where do they go to find out more?
Well, you can go to YouTube. It's Femi Akila on there as well. Instagram, Femi_Akila.
And that's AKILAH.
Yes. Anywhere you'll find me, Femi Akila. Basically.
And what's the grand plan before you go, Femi? What's the end goal look like? What does finished Femi look like?
Well, I'm looking to be all over the place.
You want to be everywhere.
I want everybody to know me. I want my family to be secure. I want to be secure myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You've got to have big dreams. You've got to have big dreams, Femi, so that you've got something to aim for. Well, look, do you want to introduce your single?
Yeah. Okay, so it's the girl Femi Akila right now, and I'm introducing my latest single, Wickedest Feeling. Make sure you're locked in because it's a vibe and it's a summer banger.
It's Femi Akila. Me go and tell you a little story about the wickedest feeling. And it goes something like this. Listen, it is the wickedest feeling. Put me on your bike and wheel me in. Your muscles stand right and it's appealing. Baby, me feeling shot to the ceiling. Fill me up, there's a lot of heavy breathing. Legs shaking, bedroom window steaming. Connection real and nobody coming between us. We keep our business tight and nobody seeing us. Seeing us, nobody seeing us. Seeing us, nobody seeing us. We keep our business low key, nobody stopping us. We keep our business low key, nobody stopping us. Stopping us, nobody stopping us. Stopping us, nobody stopping us. We keep our business low key, nobody stopping us. We keep our business low key, nobody stopping us. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. me tight. Now let me go until we made up right. We are gonna have to spice it up. Let me show you how me wind it up. Slow motion, let me sit on it. Body wet and you still caress it. Yeah, we keep our business tight. Ain't nobody seeing us. Seeing us, nobody seeing us. Seeing us, nobody seeing us. We keep our business low key, nobody stopping us. We keep our business low key, nobody stopping us. Stopping us, nobody stopping us. Stopping us, nobody stopping us. We keep our business low key, nobody stopping us. We keep our business low key, nobody stopping us. Me have the confidence, you have the stamina. You whisper in my ear, it's never similar. You make me feel as if you is my protector. Baby boy, you better always remember, this girl here is your number one cheerleader. Back it up and swing on it, now I am your leader. You make me feel as if you is my protector. Baby boy, you better always remember, this girl here is your number one cheerleader. Back it up and swing on it, now I am your leader. We keep our business tight, ain't nobody seeing us. Seeing us, nobody seeing us. Seeing us, nobody seeing us. We keep our business low key, nobody stopping us. We keep our business low key, nobody stopping us. Stopping us, nobody stopping us. Stopping us, nobody stopping us. We keep our business low key, nobody stopping us. We keep our business low key, nobody stopping us.
Love that. Femi Akila, a bit of dancehall on BBC Radio Berkshire. It's called Wickedest Feeling. She is Femi Akila, Akilah. Upload.
Get yourself on the BBC.